Hey Taurus, welcome. This is going to be a love reading. If you are involved with someone in a relationship, this is going to be your 10 card relationship spread. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone with heavy placements of Taurus. This reading is timeless for the current energy and the next 3 months. However, if things start to resonate or start to confirm for you after the 3 months, it's good. It's not restricted to this time frame. It's just explaining you the energies of the relationship. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body, my eyes are on just to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Taurus, the collective energies. Let's look at the mutual energies between you and the person you're connected with, dealing with, involved with the romance oracles. Taurus. One more. Here for Taurus. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Bottom of the deck, we have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning here. So whoever you're involved with, it could be a person from the past. Keep an open mind and express your love if that's how you feel for them. Let's go in and see what it is you want out of this situation, what it is you need, and how you feel for that person. What does a collective Taurus want from the relationship? What do they need out of this relationship? Okay, Taurus, we're back. My camera, it did cut off and then it started moving all around and stuff. So go ahead and adjust here. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So what it is you want out of this relationship is, I feel like you need this person to kind of open up and really accept the love and the emotion that you're offering them. I feel like they're kind of stuck in their ways towards a situation or towards things they've had in the past, and they're not ready to let go or be interested in anything else to kind of get them out of this funk that they're in. And you need them to kind of open up to a new perspective here. Again, if you do have someone from the past is coming back towards you with the mutual energy between you all, it's time for you both to keep an open mind and express your love if you're really interested and you want this connection. I do feel like communication or passion between them is very slow, very sporadic. They could go maybe a week or days without talking to you and then kind of show back up here, but they look and they express themselves or to be someone that you would want, or that could be very loyal or committed in a relationship. They just kind of have to get out of their own way, and you probably see them in that light, but they have lost a lot here within their life regarding money, stability, assets, and things. So I think they are kind of focusing in on trying to repair that, so that way they feel that they'll be a better match for whoever they come together with. Now, what it is I feel you need out of this relationship is, like, you know, a lot of things have happened in the past, so you need to be able to trust them. I don't feel like you want to give up, but you are very apprehensive towards them, and I feel like you're kind of suspended at this time, really waiting to kind of move on, because there are things about this relationship that you know, but I feel like you're still giving it a chance here for something solid. So I feel like you're waiting on them, but they have to kind of show some kind of effort that they can be this person to you. I do feel like you're a tad bit blocked. You're not sure where your emotions are when it comes to them. If you all really see eye to eye, if this is really love, if this is really going to be something that's going to take off for you here and be able to build something that you're passionate about with this person. I do feel that you kind of hope that they will kind of come and show up for you just when you think that the relationship is done, that they come and they show up for you and they really want it. But right now, you don't think that you all really have love, because maybe this person just wants the physical connection or the excitement of you here, and they're kind of in and out, and you feel like even though they're seeing you now, that they could be seeing other people and they're just not really a good catch for them. They have a connection with you, but they don't feed it or open themselves up to it, and that's why you all can't see eye to eye. I do feel like even though you all could have had a difficult conversation in the past, it was very releasing and healing for you here. And this might be what kind of brings this person back into your life. This is why they're coming back in at this point. What is the person Taurus is connected to? What do they want out of this situation or relationship? What are their hopes? What are their wants out of this? What do they need out of this situation? And how do they feel for Taurus? What's the person feel for them? So I feel like what they want out of this situation is almost like kind of move to move on, and they feel like you're kind of you're kind of moving on, and they feel a little bit possibly even left behind by you here. I do think it's a difficult situation, but I do feel like they feel a tad bit shut out. Like maybe this has to be an opportunity they have to walk away from because of what they're going through. Understand it isn't what they want. They're still holding on to the situation. They haven't moved on, but they feel a little shut out from it. And lacking the fulfillment, because whether they knew it or not, you gave them a lot of happiness. I feel like they do need time to kind of balance and decide what it is they want out of this relationship. You are very loving and nurturing to them here, and they know that they've kind of withdrawn and they separate themselves from you, and that could make you feel kind of lonely or not feel like you're getting a lot out of this. But they do feel your love, and it really helps them in what it is that they're juggling back and forth. It also makes you look a little bit more desirable to them, but I feel like they're a little bit bitter over things that have happened or the last time someone has shown them love, so they don't really open, or they're not really too nice with you here, and it's because they're ignoring making a decision because it's stressful for them. But I feel like you do help ease things from them. But if they're not giving to you here, they understand why you would have to move on. Now, how they feel about you here is they feel like you're a very confident, attractive person. They feel like you waited for them in good faith and that they never showed up for you. I feel like they were waiting to kind of make moves towards you too, and they wonder if they could still do that. They know that you were trying to go after a 10 of Cups, or really having happiness and wish fulfillment, creating a family, and that they were the ones that kind of put their foot down on it and didn't allow it to happen because maybe they needed to heal. There were still things that they were grieving over, but they were still offering themselves to you, still communicating to you at this time because they were interested. And I think that you were really a nice friend to talk to them here. I feel like when they tried to return back to apologize about something that you may have caught them in, or something that you could have found out about them, they were rejected and stopped. I feel like you were confused, thinking that all this was an illusion or something that was not true. Show me mutual energies between them. Yeah, right now you both are kind of walking away from this, not excited or happy. You both look at this as like it's a loss, you know. You feel that it was something that could have been toxic as well. Something that you all were chained to, maybe bound by fear. Had a lot of unexpected factors or things that were kind of holding you all together. I feel like being able to kind of work things out, you know, and work together here just didn't really work out for you all. It's like we can't cooperate, we can't work together. There's all these other underlying fine prints or whatever going on, some kind of fine print going on that someone, every time you think you move forward, it's like, nope, this holds us back because of this, you know. It stops us from being able to really build and start something here together, especially if someone's already involved in something that they thought that they feel they're going to be doing for the long term. Yeah. Someone could be feeling guilty, but when they kind of return back, heavy Capricorn energy, they're not going to value the situation or do better by it. I don't think they know what to do with it. And it's best to kind of release this situation, or whatever I'm talking about at this point. It's better to release it and kind of start new. I feel like you all have had some kind of new conversation or communication where judgment calls were made, and I feel like it was a difficult conversation, because I feel like somebody could have taken some information wrong and got discouraged, and whatever this other person was trying to manifest here or keep together here didn't happen, and it dealt with a lot of unhappiness. So we both kind of lose in this situation. Some things have come out, but we didn't speak clearly about them, so we're not really making assumption on facts here. Taurus kind of showing up. I think you feel like someone else just doesn't have enough time for you, and this isn't the best thing for you to kind of give to. A lot of drama going on that you don't want to be a part of, that you can't really control, other energies involved, and it's almost like you think it's best for you to kind of move on. It's best for you to go put your skills someplace else. Show me the next month of the connection for Taurus, the next month of their connection with this person. Okay, next 2 months. Next 2 months. Next 3 months. Next 3 months. So I do see an offer coming in, or you offering something to someone else here within the next month. Let's see. It's almost like an opportunity to kind of start again, to kind of elevate the relationship here, I'm feeling. be it you offering this to them or them offering it to you. It's almost like trying to keep the friendship, and I definitely feel like they want it. They move forward and they say yes, and I think you're not really trying to put too much on them. No strong commitments in the relationship, but let's just keep seeing each other. Let's just keep investing time in it. You do what you need to do, and our friendship will still be here. You know, I feel like this person wants to take it. They're like, yes, they feel like this is going to be, this is you offering them some kind of olive branch or whatnot. This is how the relationship could really move forward. They like this action, no pressure, very slow. I feel like they do stand their ground, or they kind of like the way that you stood your ground with them here and told them what it was that you wanted, even amongst everything else that you know is going on. And this makes them want that opportunity, want to move towards the long term with you. And I think you feel confident about it. The next 2 months of the relationship, I see a lot of independence here, a lot of wealth. You probably have more money, they do. The ending of a difficult period is kind of over, and you're very free right now. A little bit restless over some decisions that have been made in the past, but we know that those are things that we're still working out within self, or with the other person. I do see that you probably are turning away other suitors, or turning away this person if they haven't uplived to the commitment or to what you all discussed, because they show up the King of Wands first, but now I'm seeing them as a page. So if they start to be inconsistent with you, even though you're not really sure why they're doing this, and then you kind of withdraw yourself from it, you do kind of cut them off. And I feel like they feel a little bit lonely and kind of lost in this, but you're like independent. You found your strength. You're very free from it. It makes you kind of restless because you know this person's still trying to get a hold of you or still trying to talk to you, but you don't want this to stress you out. The next 3 months of the relationship, I do see obstacles where we're just not moving together. We're not happy. It's almost like a separation or some type of heartbreak where someone really has to accept that they kind of missed out on the situation or wasn't triumphant in the situation and it wasn't what they wanted. But trust your intuition. Even though some of this has taken place and it was fated and it happened outside of your control, you have to understand and have faith that this was actually bringing balance to the situation. This was meant to happen here. And I do feel like the other energy could be upset because maybe they didn't speak, or they were holding secrets, or there were components that was going on that you weren't aware of. But again, they were lying and not being honest, and you have to bring order towards energy out here. It may make them worry, but you meant whatever it was you all discussed. And if they can't uphold to it, then why are we continuing on, you know? So I do see like maybe possibly going your separate ways here in the next 3 months. They may not be happy about it, and you may not either, but you have to trust that it was for the greater good of everything. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to channel. What would Taurus's person like to say to them right now at this time? What would they like to share and or relay about the current energy between them? I want to feel that way again. They like how you made them feel. Taurus. Like I said, despite everything, I think you gave them a lot of love. They just had some things going on where they possibly couldn't return that love or give that love back. What else do they have to say about current energy? Current energies. Taurus's person. What else do they have to say about current? Say about what's going on currently. It says, I wish I could share my good news with you. I replay our conversations over and over. Taurus's person. I lost myself for a little while. What does Taurus's person have to say about the future events here, the next 3 months? What do they have to say about the future events here? I hid who I really am from you. I feel you even though we are apart. They may be taking it a lot harder than you. We will be together again. The timing just wasn't right for us. So I feel like they thought they could meet it, but as you know, within the first month, but as time goes on, you know, things happen where they couldn't be who they said they were going to be. Even though you all separate from it, I do feel more of the heartbreak on their side. Not to say you don't feel it at all, but they're making plans definitely to reconnect with you in the future. That's something that they would want. So, yeah, Taurus, that's your love reading.